I recently had a vote on the Patreon asking the members which anime should we have music from next on the YouTube channel. The choices were Sound Euphonium, Cyberpunk Edgerunners, Your Lie in April, and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. With 40% of the vote, the winner is Cyberpunk Edgerunners. I did reactions to Cyberpunk Edgerunners on the Patreon. I enjoyed the anime quite a bit. I literally can hear the beginning of the ending in my head right now, but that's just it, just the beginning, because I always hit stop and I would recap the episode and end the reaction. So I'm ready to hear the whole thing. I'm looking forward to this. I'm very excited. Let's go. Wow, what a transition visually. This is a character unique to the video, correct? We are going to focus on the music. Before we get into the verse, it's weird because I was like, I'm excited, let's go. And then I hear those keyboard synth patches and the augmented flute sound on top, and I was like, oh yeah, this is super sad. This is a very depressing anime, and it does a very good job of making it just hit you in the feels right away, and you feel that. But the tempo just being so laid back, and this chord progression, the way it is executed, it's very, very, very good. All right, let's get into the verse, and just kind of like going down memory lane now.
Feel the rhythm of the streets, neon lights and neon dreams, bloody face, they feel no pain when there's so much more to gain. Hunting season, if you will, tell me where'd you rather be? I can hardly see the moon.
That first verse, it's so good because we take the chord progression from the beginning, because obviously that set everything, tonality, tone, vibe, feel, you're there. And then you just add some block chords with some very basic voice leading, not basic in a bad way, basic in the most perfect way, because the translation from the ink on the page to the instrument side, it's doing it so well, because writing this way, it's much harder than you think. You can't just write music in a minor key and be like, oh yeah, it'll reach the audience. It's sad sounding. This is programmatic music. You listen and you feel like, even without this on the screen, the story that's being told here, you still would feel a certain way, especially if you've seen the series. Now I might be a little biased because I have seen the series and it, it invokes something, because I spent some time with it. I've got some connection to it, but I spent a lot of time with music where I don't always need the context of a show to make me feel the context of what the composer wanted, but I just think they do a really, really good job here. Let's keep going.
Trying so hard to release you out of the misery. Hold on to your wishes if you can't hold on to me. Forgive me for letting you down. Forgive me for letting you down again. I guess I'm not strong enough right now.
Man, talk about it. That is so good. So now we just have a little bit of augmentation musically here. Let me just go back a little bit further. Just that little simple melody.
Trying so hard to release you out of the misery.
Oh God, that vocalist is very good. That's harder than you think it is. Oh man. Also now we got some bass drum on the downbeat, and we've got our hi-hat is coming in. It sounds more like a really tight like tambourine, but we have a very, very, very slow backbeat. We're just outlining tempo right here and nothing other than that. But it's perfect because that is all you want. Now hold on, when we get that, there was some like delay guitar stuff that's going on. I'm not totally sure. I'm going to fast forward a couple seconds here.
Forgive me for letting you down. Forgive me for letting you down.
Maybe it's a keyboard patch.
I guess I'm not strong enough.
It's perfect.
Right now.
Let's continue on. what a gorgeous little interlude just to give us a little bit of a guitar feature, but it's not a feature though. It's just this fill. It's just a very musical filler right here. Man, did you hear the little synth? There's a little synth line going on in the background. That it sounds really great because obviously my first focus was the fact that the hi-hat gets so much more involved and we do get some 16-note triplet stuff going on there, but obviously the guitar was like the next feature for my ears. But then I heard that little synth thing happening. I was like, that's pretty cool. Oh, I love it. All right, let's keep going. 3.
They will finally feel the flames that run down through my veins. I will make the city burn. We're not planning to return. Trying so hard to be free, to make you see what I see. Hold on to your wishes if you can't hold on to me. Forgive me for
wow. We get our bump bump da 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 dee dee again, but now we have all this different percussion stuff going on. Let's go back and just grab that. That's the second verse, just like the second half of the second verse. But you have some augmentation and some variety with the percussion tracks underneath. Right here.
Trying so hard to be free, to make you see what I see. Hold on to your wish.
It's not much, but it's enough to make a difference. And you know, if you're a friend of the channel, you know that little variety is the spice of life. I like little stuff like that makes things you just never getting bored as a listener.
If you can't
let's keep going.
To me. Forgive me for letting you down. Forgive me for letting you down again. I guess I'm not strong enough right now. Forgive me for letting you down.
Oh my God, the chills. All right. So obviously, sorry to stop it right there. We'll get into it. Don't worry. Yeah. How do you pull everyone out of your chair? You want someone who's already listening intently. You want to pull them further. Just pull the bottom out. We pull the percussion. We pull all the bass tones out, and it's just suspending there. You're like in a cloud. You're like it's the free fall where nothing's. You can't tell where you're gonna go, and you have to focus on the drone that is kind of airy sounding and the vocals, and then obviously we come back in and we get a completely different feel because boom, 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 boom. That pulse that's about to hit us that has not been used yet.
Forgive me for letting you down. Forgive me for letting you down again.
And it's groovy, man.
Right now. Oh, my
And why is it groovy though? It has all the components. It's the same chord progression. We feel it's the same genre of music. All we did was kick this right here, but you're getting a little bit of boom. It's not quite that articulate with the way it's been given to us, but it doesn't matter because that feel is buried underneath. If we come back into this real quick, hold on, where was the switch? I think it was like right here. I'm not totally positive. This might be right or wrong.
forgive me for letting you down again. I guess I'm a
Jagoom. Boom, boom. That is the main syncopation we're getting from the low end to just to kind of like have a little conversation with the bass line there. And everything else musically going on has been present at some point in the piece. So we've done a really good job of taking stuff that's already happened and putting it in here and just changing that feel to make it super groovy. We'll keep going. A little more augmentation on that. Not to mention the vocals are amazing. Obviously. part is happening, man. We get the cross stick on the snare drum. It's super present. We finally get some harmonies in the vocal line. That's it. That's like the climactic part of the piece. Back a couple seconds. Let's take it out. What a departure. Oh, it's sad though. And I believe there's our trailer stuff. Okay, wow, what an ending. Musically, the only part we're gonna get this again. The only part that we have anything like this is on this transition right here. It's a feel change. The tempo is the same. We're still Park right here. Boom, got, boom, boom. We have nothing. We don't have any backwards sounds anywhere else. We don't get the kick. So isolated like that. That's just, it's nice. It's good writing. It's good variety. Unfortunately, oh, whoa, did the rain just land in her eye and make a teardrop? Oh, it did. Man, I need to go and watch this and not pay attention to the music and just watch that just gave me chills, and just watch this for what's going on for the story that's being told here. Obviously, my thing is we do, surface level musical analysis. So that's where I'm at. That makes me want to go back. It's been a while. I've done a lot of anime on the Patreon now. This one was like probably 6 titles ago, but I liked it. I liked watching this quite a bit, and it was really fun to do reactions to it, and just so many sad characters, but this music was perfect. If there's other music that you'd like to hear from this series on here, let me know. All right, thank you so much. My name is Drumroll Tony. If you'd like to watch some anime with me, the link to the Patreon is down in the video description below. Thanks so much for being here. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you did not like it, give it a thumbs down. We are almost to 200,000 subscribers in the channel. Please and thank you for the support. Click that subscribe button. All right, YouTube thinks you should watch this video next. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great day. Take it easy. Bye-bye.